Well, hello folks, this is episode 5 of our 14th season here at RFC Liege. I am the Custard Prophet, and well, it continues to go okay. It's not been as good, but it's certainly we're coming towards the end of the season, and we are in position to be in that top 8. Let's have a look. Right then, yeah. So lots have happened since last time. We've managed to extend the contracts of Fernandez, our young goalkeeper, our two young left backs. They've extended their contracts. Abel Jans has extended his contract as well, and we have got rid of Fadiga. He agreed to terminate his contract, so got his wages off the out of the club, which is good, and we have used that just to add a couple of new faces into the squad. So let's just have a little look at those two new faces. So Jean-Marie Hagstein from Lierse. I think we paid £250 compensation for this person, who is only 16 years old. I think this guy could be quite good. He's a 5-star potential. Got everything in the right places, really good passing and vision. This guy looks like an excellent deep line playmaker, which is really what we want. He's going to be someone who can maybe rival Saidi for that position, and the other lad we brought in who's doing all right. Forgotten his name. So I think I'm pleased with that. He's just hanging out in the under-21s. I think he's going to do very, very well for us. This is what the club have asked us to do, bring in young players that we can kind of develop. So let's do that. And Rafael Sikorski, who is a centre-back, a helicopter at the back. I think this guy's a really decent pickup. We needed a little bit more at the back, and I was looking at what was available. And this guy we got in on trial, and I've been doing a lot of that, just getting players who are on free transfer on trial, who we've kind of scouted and who look good according to our scouts. Most of them are crap, but this guy, I think, does add something to the team. Physically, he is very, very strong. He's had a couple of physically, he's very, very strong. He's mentally, he's got a lot of things in the right places. So he's got good leadership. Good teamwork, potential captain in the future when he's been here a little bit longer, I think. He's got aggression of 10, which is not terrible. He might be, for a centre-back, if he's able to tackle, you'd want that to be a little bit higher maybe. Bravery of 9, that could be a bit better, but it's certainly not terrible. And the concentration of 8 is maybe a little bit of a problem. But he can mark, he can tackle, and his heading isn't too bad either. I think he is a solid option at the back, and adds to our, I think now 4 decent centre backs, which is kind of what we want, really, isn't it? So let's have a look how things have gone since last time. Last time we were together, we saw the game against Vaslin Beveren. That was a nice 3-1 win. We looked very, very good there. We then went away to Club Bruges, and this was an awesome performance. We drew 1-1 away at Club Bruges. That was really, really fantastic. Van Hoek, early goal. They didn't then scored, and they were back in the game. They were causing us all sorts of issues. But then, right at the end of the game, about 85 minutes on the clock, ball goes through to Van Hoek, clean through, shoots. Their goalkeeper makes a fantastic save, but the ball comes back to Van Hoek. He takes it to the left, shoots again, and their goalkeeper full length dives from, I don't know, a prone position on the floor after being knocked out by the first one, still managed to push it wide. How that was not 2-1, I do not know, but would we have deserved a win? Probably not, but a draw is a fantastic result. Really, really pleased with that. Full of confidence going into the game against Anderlecht, and then we take the lead. Nana, cracking ball in from Lafarge, the left back. He's getting a few more games, and the ball comes in, and Nana scores a header, as he can do sometimes, even the 5'0" that he is. And for, all of a sudden I was kind of excited, and then Anderlecht started to play, and my God, were they good. The through balls they were playing were just unbelievably good. They were exquisite all over the pitch, and we lost 5-1, and they didn't have that many shots, but the highlights we saw, they were very, very good. class above us. I can't deny them that victory. So then we went away against Union. We were coming into this game having an 11-game unbeaten run against them. So 0-0 draw, not too shabby. We haven't lost. We didn't lose the away game. This is what we're trying to do: stop losing those away games. So that was good. Point picked up, and then we played Ostend, who was 16th. We hadn't beaten them in ages. 3-0. Didn't have a shot. We were absolutely dominant. Van Herk missed a penalty as well. We could have had more goals, but Jacquot, Nana and Van Herk with the goals. Really, really happy with that. Just played standard, lost 2-0. It wasn't a bad game. We didn't see many highlights for us, but in terms of XG and stuff, we weren't far away from them. We had a good amount of shots. Standard at the minute are in a good run of form. They're in a long run of unbeaten form since the start of their dodgy spell at the start of the season, and I think the last 4 or 5 games now they haven't conceded a goal either, and that's against teams like Genk. And so what can you say? It was going to be a tough ask to get something out of it. We've done it in the past, but they played too well for us, and we struggled to deal with that with a makeshift team. You can see Lafarge was playing as our left midfielder because Gerard and Masic are out, or were out for that game, and Delanoy. Lafarge got himself injured. We brought Delanoy on. He got himself injured. And then we had to bring Coleman on, playing as an inside forward on that side as well. So it was challenging. I don't know what they were doing to our left wingers, just hacking them down constantly, I think. So overall, this was a tough period. 5 points, 5 games, not bad. We sit 9th in the league, 1 point behind Lierse, and we're going to be playing Lierse today, and we're going to try to overhaul them and get into that 8th position. So I think we're doing well. It's a real tough battle for this 8th position, but we are in it for the first time ever. We are in that conversation. So let's see what we can do against Lierse. We are having lots of issues, injuries, suspensions, all those sort of things. We're at that part of the season where there's a lot of problems with that, and you can see down the bottom here the likes of Lafarge, Jacquot, Masic, Delanoy all out, and we've got players who are just coming back from suspension as well. The likes of Saidi, the likes of Gerard. Gofan is on the bench, and that's just because Fernandez has played pretty well in the 2 games that he's played, whilst Gofan's been injured. So we're going to give him a game again. The helicopter is on the bench at the minute. We're just kind of easing him into the team, which does mean Abel Jans is getting a few less games. But right then, shall we see if we can overtake Lierse in the league? This will be a fun game. Hopefully we can do quite well. We're getting lots of goals from Van Herk, goals from Nanar, both of them playing really well. I'm excited. We've got unfortunately Jacquot's not in the side. He's been playing brilliantly, scoring goals from distance. So we'll see how we do. So team we are going to be going with is this one. We got Van Herk up top. Gerard is back in the team on the left side. Nanar is on the right and playing awesomely. Borun is just behind the striker, with Kare and Saidi as our midfield too. Kare's a decent player, good player to be able to bring in. I'm happy with him. Picard, Cesage, Stathis and Mayanga across the back line, with Fernandez in goal. We have got Benes on the bench, who we've moved up from the youth team. He looks a good prospect as well, so you might get to see him. You might also get to see Diego Maradona. And Koida is on the bench as well. He has not played a game all season, so maybe this could be his first game of the season if he gets that chance. So Lierse are 4th in the form table at the minute, and we basically said, yeah, they're a threat, but so are we now. We're a decent team as well. So let's show them what we're about. We're starting on balance. We're encouraging the boys. See what we can do. Well, the ball's made its way through to their goalkeeper. Ball over the top, but Saidi managed to get a hold of that. Carey, nice ball into Van Herk, who's been holding the ball up brilliantly in recent games. Saidi, beautiful ball through. He looked offside though. I think he's offside. It's a beautiful find, but yeah, I don't think that's going to be allowed. So I think he was so far offside. I don't think he'd bothered moving from, I don't know, previous chances. Yeah, I don't think we really need to see this, but let's see how far he was. Maybe it wasn't as far as I thought. Oh no, he was onside. I'm pretty sure he was onside. Wow. That was a fairly harsh decision, but here's Picard's got it now. Brun into Saidi. Brun's got it again. He's in the centre of the park now. Is he going to play a through ball? He does. It's Nana. Oh, Nana, you went the wrong way, mate. He's been really good recently, but that's not what we want. Well, the throw-in is a little bit of a funny one, but Carey's got it into Brun, into Gerard. Brun into Mayanga. Ball into Carey. Oh no, Nana's missed it. He's missed it. Over the top. Oh, we should be 1-0 up by now. We really should. We've been really good. Oh. 2 gilt-edged chance for Nana. He's been absolutely brilliant though. Right, a ball in, and it's cleared, but Nana's got it. Ball in, and this time it's come out to them, Le Bourge. Can we put a challenge in maybe? Roussel. They've run down the wing quite effectively. It's a Roussel again. The ball has been missed. And it's over the top. Well, that was a chance there. Didn't really look that good on the left side of defence, really, did we? But they've hardly had a shot in this first half. We haven't had that much, but what we have had have been reasonably good chances. Some absolute glorious chances and a goal that should have stood. So I'm certainly not too disappointed with that. I'm going to demand a little bit more. We haven't really had the possession. I'm tempted to not do that. I'm tempted just to shoot on sight. We've been quite good from distance, and maybe play a little bit wider in the second half. We've done everything but score. In fact, we have scored and it hasn't even counted. Ball in. It just is cleared. It's another chance. Gerard in the goalkeeper. I don't know, he decided he was going to chest it or something, but I mean, it was an ambitious effort, wasn't it? Oh, and another opportunity there from Cisse, but straight into the goalkeeper. Started the second half well also. I want to see a little bit more from, let's demand more. So we're going to take Brun off. Bennis is going to come on for his debut. Not in the role he's that accustomed to, but he's a decent player all the same. Maybe he can do something. Right, so Nana is looking knackered. Luckily, we've got Coleman on, who is motivated, and Van Herk is going to come off, and it's going to be Diego Maradona who comes on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, these last two changes can make the difference. Saidi has it. Nana. Changes haven't been made just yet. Ball is wide to Gerard. Is he going to be able to beat the man? He plays it in. Oh, hit the bloody bar again. How have we not? Yeah, how have we not scored? It's a throw-in from Mayanga into Bennis. Oh, no. That was the bar again, wasn't it? Oh, Gilbert's running away. If they score here, I'm going to be furious. But Cisse with that's a proper challenge, isn't it? That's like a Yorkie of challenges. What can we do just to change this up a bit? I don't really want to go too attacking, but let's put the two wing backs on attack. We've made the changes we can make. We're going to move Diego Maradona to a poacher, just be on the shoulder of the last defender. He's a good player. So Rocha puts it in, and Giastathis does clear it, but I do not want them to score here because they have not deserved it. Come on, boys, just nick it off them and give it to Maradona. Gioni, and that's a beautiful ball through, and we've got away with it. They've had a really good chance as well. So oh no, what's going on right at the end here? Miranda, who's marking that guy? Nobody was. No one was marking Belhaj. And right at the end, they've looked a bit better. Maybe it was just going a little bit too attacking. Well, they had two glorious chances at the end there, I can't deny that, but it doesn't make up for the hundreds of chances that we had in that game. Maybe slight exaggeration. Picard playing brilliantly, 7.8. Backline was superb. Yeah, backline was superb. Just couldn't put the ball in the net. That's frustrating. That might be an important one later on. I think unlucky is pretty much what that was. Oh. Let me know your thoughts on that, because I felt that was... I know sometimes I may favour this team a little bit over kind of the reality of the situation, but that certainly did seem unlucky. 3 times off the woodwork. Oh dear. So we don't go ahead of Lierse. That's disappointing. That could have been a really, really important victory, and we deserved it. We deserved the win. Gutting, absolutely gutting, but we didn't lose the match, and we could have done late on. That little lapse in concentration right at the end there could have been very, very costly. But it wasn't in the end. So what we will do, because I don't quite know how this is all going to play out, we're currently sitting in 9th, and I think, let's just have a look at this, but I think we're not far away from our highest ever points tally. Yeah, so our highest ever points tally was 43, so we need 4 more points to reach that. You feel we're going to do that looking at the games we've got left. Home against Zoltvargem, home against Mechelen. So a few away games in there which are going to be tricky, but hopefully we can pick up some wins here just in this last run. We have the ability, and I don't want to lose the goal scoring just at the end here, because that would be gutting. But we're sitting nicely in 9th place. We're in position to make a charge and get in that top 8, and that's what we're trying to do. So I will see you for the next one, which probably will be against OHL, but if something is looking like it's going to happen in the meantime, then we'll come back for that in game instead. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you for the exciting conclusion to this season. See you then. Bye bye.